We finally met up with Greene King management on the 22nd of December outside the town. We tried to negotiate with them in a compromise on the change of the name and saying that maybe a bit more signage would help in the name of the pub. However, that was rejected totally out of hands and said that they were going to change the name. So basically, there was no change in the position from their management team. It was, we're changing the name of the pub. We, at that meeting, raised our concerns about the level of abuse and racial abuse that had started to raise in the town because of the issue. I had personally put out stuff on social media to ask people to be respectful of people's opinions and not to inflame the situation. We told the management team that we were concerned about this. They rejected that and had said they were going to continue with the name change. 2 days after the meeting, a number of the action committee were targeted with racial abuse, and I personally saw the abuse, and it is vile. I can't say too much about that, what's the content of it, because it's with Police Scotland now, and they are in the early investigation at the moment, so I can't say too much. All I can tell you is that I saw it personally, and it wasn't nice. Since then, we've written to Greene King management to express our concerns yet again that this is escalating and that they should desist and stop the name change of the pub. It is not a racist pub. We've proved that. We've shown them the history of the place, and they keep coming back with the same words. It's inclusive. We're trying to be inclusive. We're trying to be welcoming. There are 11,000 people want that name to stay. They're totally excluding them from the discussion. So how they're inclusive, I don't know.
Has there been any timescale from Greene King as to when this name change can take place? Because as you rightly pointed out, they can do it whenever and whatever they like. That's
correct. They could start doing it tomorrow if they want. But I would point out that we did explain to them that changing it to Black Hound, hound, if you take the same words and use it in the same respect as they're using Black Bitch, is a promiscuous man, a man who chases women. If you put black in front of that, how does that help the situation? That is total nonsense. Total nonsense.
So what's next?
To be honest, not sure what's next. It's up to Greene King now. They may change the pub name. If that does happen, I think they will damage their own reputation further in Scotland. There can hardly be anybody in Scotland now that doesn't know that this is happening in Linlithgow, and they know the basis for the Black Bitch and the name of the Black Bitch. But I think it will damage their reputation, and I think people will start to think, do they really want to spend money with this business when they totally reject our heritage and our history?
There's been a suggestion that other Greene King pubs in the town, people may stop going there.
As I was going round collecting some of the petitions, I was told that people are already starting to leave the pubs. And I think if they do actually change the name of the pub, they will see a massive increase in that. But our concern is, with that, we will also see a rise in racial tension, as we've already seen.